Hello everyone, it's SpawnPoiint and we are back with our end of the year gift ideas for gamers. We've got a mixture of super cheap and not so cheap gaming tech in here that should fit all of our budgets. So if you're a gamer or you know someone who is, hopefully this will help you out with those last minute gift ideas. And of course, everything I show you today will be linked down below with the cheapest price that I can find. Okay, so I thought this would be a great cheap stocking filler for gamers. So how many of you used to play Top Trumps back in the day? Well, I found these PlayStation limited edition cards on Amazon last week that I had to include today. And these are proper Top Trump cards that have been licensed by PlayStation, and it's full of all the classic PlayStation characters. So we've got Kratos from the God of War series, Aloy from the Horizon series, and even Astro. And just like the normal game of Top Trumps, each character has ratings based on their skills and strength, and it's the highest number that wins. So you can either use these to play the classic game, or you can just collect them if you're a PlayStation fan. Either way, they look cool and they have a fun fact or overview of each character. Now this is probably the cheapest gaming related gift idea in today's list, and I'll be honest, one of my favourites as well. And that's this little coin in a bag. So how many times have you been playing online with your mates and the classic phrase comes up, just one more game? Well, instead of relying on your next win or the time that you promised to come off, why not have one of these coins on your desk? And when the time comes, just pick it up and flip it. But you know the rules. If it lands on one more game, well, you of course have another game. And if it lands on go to bed, you just flip it once more. Now these are available in both silver and black, and there are loads of designs to choose from. These are just two of the ones I picked up. But personally though, I think the black one looks the best. So this little thing is called a Divoom Timebox. It's a 16 by 16 pixel light box that you can fully customize to display pretty much whatever you'd like. You could use it as a clock to show the time, or the weather and temperature, or any of the pre-made images on their app. So we've got quite a few to swap between, as there's a huge library online to download from. Some of these are static images and some of them are animated as well. But the great thing is you can make your own. You can either create your own image by essentially painting the pixels any color you'd like, or you can import a photo and it will convert it into the colors that you need. So here's me. I mean, if you squint your eyes, it kind of looks like my profile photo. But I could import the PlayStation logo and it would look like this. I mean, to be honest, the possibilities are endless with what you could create. On top of that, it's also got a speaker built in, so you could use it to play your music via Bluetooth or as an alarm. And here's one for the LEGO fans who are also into gaming. So LEGO has a whole gaming range including this NES which comes with the console, a mini TV and even a controller. And once it is built, it actually looks like the console with a lid on the front which you can slide a LEGO game out of. And I'll tell you what, the attention to detail on this really is incredible. Then if you're on the PS5, there's a Horizon tall neck kit complete with Aloy. Or if you're an Xbox fan, there is an Xbox 360 LEGO set. Now this has got to be one of the best looking LEGO type sets that I've ever seen. I mean, even the packaging looks like an original Xbox 360 box. So you've got the logos and the design of the console. Now this is one that I'm yet to build, but it comes with the 360 console, a copy of Halo 3 and a controller. There's even a light up power button on the controller and console, so hopefully no red ring on this one. But what do you buy the gamer who has everything? Well, how about a framed game of their favourite game? We're talking any game or steelbook from the past or present which you know is the best game that they've enjoyed playing. Maybe something on the PlayStation 2 like GTA San Andreas or The Getaway. Maybe even something from the N64 days where GoldenEye hits that nostalgic spot. Now I've got a few of their frames for different games that I've really enjoyed playing, but there are so many on their website that you really should be sorted. But even if they don't have the game that you need, well, you could just buy a blank frame and then buy the game second hand from somewhere like eBay or CEX. So for example, I've got the GTA Vice City one above my desk, but I really want to add The Getaway, which is a PS2 game that launched back in the early 2000s. So what I've done is I've ordered a blank frame and then I've bought the game second hand off eBay so I can finally have it in my setup. Now I do have a discount code below for these frames if you do decide to go ahead and order one. Okay, and next up are these cool little items from UGREEN. So UGREEN has just launched their Uno series. We've got a power bank and a charger, both featuring a TFT screen that shows you the real-time charging status through emojis. Perfect for your setup or as a Christmas gift. So the Uno power bank has a 10,000 mAh capacity, which is enough for the iPhone 16 Pro Max twice over. It's also magnetic, so you can click it onto the back of your phone and charge it while you're using it. It's even got a stand built in so you can sit it down on your desk like this. And then we have one of their chargers. So this is a 2-in-1 magnetic charger with 15-watt charging and a flip-down magnetic pad on the top. It means you can snap your phone onto it, pull it down, and use it like a stand at the same time. There's also a USB-C port for charging your other devices as well, like your handhelds or your tablets. Now UGREEN are running a huge Christmas holiday giveaway this month, which I have linked down below, where they are giving away £34,000 worth of products and gifts, and that includes both of these items that I've shown you today, so it's definitely worth checking that out on their site. Right, just hear me out for a second, as this is the perfect home gift for the gamer who has everything else in their setup. So it looks like an Xbox Series S, but it's actually a toaster. I know, how did we even get here? Well, it takes 2 pieces of bread and it's got a little dial on the side with a digital display and a countdown timer. There's also a few touch buttons next to that for stopping it and a crumb tray. Now, not only does it look like an Xbox, it even adds an Xbox logo to your toast. How cool is that? Now, this is both ridiculous and awesome at the same time. So yeah, if you know someone who eats, sleeps and breathes Xbox, well, they can literally eat Xbox toast while they game. Okay, so this is a great stocking filler for the messy gamers out there. So if you know someone who is forever eating at their setup while they game, we both know their controller is going to be covered in crumbs. Well, how about these finger chopsticks? So they are from Snacktiv, and basically they fit between your fingers and make mini chopsticks so you can pick up your food, whether that's crisps, nuts or even chocolate. Now these ones are grippy and they come in a few different colours. I know this is 100% a jokey gift to give someone, but it's not actually a bad idea either, as you're going to keep your controllers that little bit cleaner. Now there are loads of cheaper options out there, but reading the reviews, they break or they just don't work very well. Whereas these were featured on Shark Tank and the reviews are really good. So yeah, if you want a stocking filler for a gamer friend, this is a cool idea. And can you ever have too many controllers? I mean, if you've got friends over, family members, couch co-op gaming, or you just need a spare while your other one is charging, well, you can pick up an extra controller for about £45 depending on the console and the colour that you go for. Or you can opt for something a little more special. So if you're on the PlayStation 5, something like the DualSense Edge if you want that pro controller feel. Or Scuff if you're into first-person shooters, as these instant triggers make a huge difference while gaming. Or for mobile gamers, there are controller clips that you can buy that essentially will turn your phone into a little handheld console. So I've got a couple now from both Backbone and Scuff, although I personally prefer the Scuff one for the thickness of the controller itself. So all you need to do is slot your phone into it, pair it, and you can now use it for mobile games with the extra triggers and buttons around the back. Again, this is perfect if you know someone who's into mobile gaming or likes to game on the move. Now, I know most of you will probably sit on a chair or sofa at your desk or your TV setup, but these are great ideas for gamers as well. So this is a large beanbag chair that you can use to sit back and chill on instead. Now, the one I've got here is from Game Over, which is their smallest one as it's used by my son, but it's great for moving around the house in different rooms depending on where he's playing. It's got decent support, it's firm, and it's got these pockets on the side for storing controllers in. Now, I would say the smaller one is ideal for children, whereas the 2 larger sizes are best for adults or teenagers. Lighting is another great gift idea for the setup. There are both Xbox and PlayStation icon lights available depending on what you play. So we've got the classic PlayStation icons or an Xbox one. But there's also a new design now that is basically a Perspex box with the icons inside. And it's pretty bright as well and will look great on your setup or on your shelves. Or maybe something totally different like the range of lighting from Govee. These always completely change the way that your gaming setup looks. So we've got floor standing lamps which you can sit in the corner of your room. These can be adjusted to any colour combo and brightness. There are also wall lights like the white lights that I use in my setup. But seriously, there are so many cool lamps and lights that you can buy to give your setup a whole new vibe. I thought this was a clever idea as well, especially for the gamers who have a desk absolutely rammed with accessories and rubbish. So instead of clearing your desk or making room, why not just add one of these desk trays that clip onto the side of your desk? Well, this clamps on and gives you space to add your drink, your phone, and even a headset that can hang underneath. It's like the perfect gift for someone who wants to stay organised and maybe doesn't have the space for it. Right, so this might seem obvious for anyone who's a gamer, but what about a games console? Sure, these are not cheap, but there are loads of options out there for different budgets, and they each offer a different gaming experience. Firstly, we've got the PS5, which is available with and without a disc drive, as well as the new PS5 Pro. I think the PS5 Pro is probably pushing it for a gift idea, but the cheapest digital-only PS5 is a great console to start with. It can play all of the PS5 and PS4 games out there and comes with 1TB of storage. Then there's the Xbox Series console, so there's the Series X, which is the more powerful and more expensive console. This has a disc drive and does 4K gaming, whereas the Series S is a digital only and offers gaming at up to 1440p. But pair this with Game Pass and this is a perfect games console for children. Or if you wanted something totally different, well, we've got handheld consoles. This is ideal if you want to get into PC gaming or play your PC game library, something like the ROG Ally or the Ally X. But if you're on the PS5, you might want to think about the PlayStation Portal. This lets you play your PS5 away from your setup, as well as stream the PS Plus game library. I can imagine these being popular this Christmas, especially with the recent software updates that we've seen. Okay, so that was a quick look at some cheap and not so cheap gift ideas. Anything on here that you'd pick up for yourself? Now, a couple of weeks ago, I did unbox some pretty cool items on the channel for the 30th anniversary of PlayStation, so go check that out if you haven't already. Well, thanks for making it to the end, and I'll drop a cool gaming accessories in the comments, and I'll give you a thumbs up for staying right till the end. And thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and follow me everywhere. Until next time.